Welcome to the Princess Power Hour, where we show you how to go from pauper to powerful by transforming your health, your wealth, and your relationships. Here's the princess of podcasting herself, Natalie Thomas.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Natalie, and I'm going to share with you a few things that I have been working on out here in my garage for my, not that I'm not doing payroll, I have to do that, okay, but I have a rule that I don't do my fun stuff before my work, and my fun stuff really is work, but I like it so much that it doesn't feel like work, and I think that's a wonderful way to get to live your life. So I'm going to be working on just a few little painting things now. I've already checked my Craigslist ad for today. That's one of my first thing in the morning things for my junk business is I make sure. Sorry about that. We had a little glitch there. I think it's the internet in my garage. So now I'm standing by my dryer. You really don't want to hear that. But I'm going to see if I can get out here and show you some pictures in a minute. But I'm going to talk to you about taxes and some exciting, no, not taxes, insurance. Sorry, they're almost the same thing. They're terrible, aren't they? But necessary evils. So this week I have had to have an audit on my workers' comp for one of my businesses. And the whole reason that I had to have an audit is because I have one employee in California. Okay, it's a California rule. Thank you very much, California. And it's the first time I ever had it, though. And they tried last year, and I had just moved to Kentucky, and they didn't want to bother with me. I guess I didn't have somebody set up or something like that. So now my dog just ran by into the garage. Then as soon as we finished that audit, literally within an hour, I get an email that I have to remember to respond to. I tried to call the guy. It said call him, and it was like 5 o'clock exactly, and they were gone for the day. So I get an email from my general liability policy that they want to do an audit. Like, really? I keep really super clean books. I'm always honest about everything, which I really recommend. I mean, it is so complicated to try to lie and hide things in life. Don't do it. And especially, like, in my case, I'm running multiple businesses. Forget that. Okay, I would totally yell at my dog because I don't want her to come out here and potty in the garage, but I'm going to have to cross my little fingers here and hope that nothing happens because my son just took her for a walk, so I hope we're all good. And actually, I put her out to potty right before that, but you'd never know. She's still a puppy. She just had her first birthday, but technically she's still a puppy. We try to keep a really good eye on her. Okay, so insurance. I have 3 separate general liability policies for each of my businesses. And then I have no employees for the second 2 businesses, so I don't need workers' comp yet. And I have special insurance on my equipment for my lawn business, which might have been a good thing when somebody broke into my locked and closed trailer in the locked parking storage facility this week and stole $1,000 worth of my equipment. Now, one of the items had been used 1 time, one of them had been used 4 times, and the other one, you know, maybe 6 times. And so, honestly, it felt pretty heartbreaking, and it's the equivalent of the deductible. So I paid $500 this year for that insurance, and at this exact moment, it's not doing me any good. Had they taken the rest of my brand new equipment, my mowers cost $13,000. I have 2 mowers. And here in Kentucky, they use some pretty fancy mowers. Sorry, I'm trying to turn and get you some lighting, and I apologize. I'm trying really hard. So you do need insurance in life, and you do have to pay your taxes. For those of us that deferred our tax filing for the year, that deadline is coming up. I tried calling my accountant yesterday and to check on him. I turned everything in last month and still haven't heard from him, and okay, we're reconnecting again. Now, I hope it's not losing everything that was before and it's all putting this together. I haven't done this before. It'll be a disaster if it doesn't, but we're hoping for the best, right? So I'm going to try to go in the garage and show you some of my pieces, but I'm still standing here by the dryer, and I'll tell you a little bit more about my sales for the month over at the Peddler's Mall. So it's been really bad. With the exception of I took some wood that I had here from the house that I bought to do flooring with, sold it at a big discount, and made $200 on that. actually made $204 because somebody bought 4 boards yesterday. So I made about $17 yesterday. I made about $89 for the month. So if you extrapolate the 89 out, forgetting about the 200, considering that more of an anomaly, I'd probably make about 100 more than my rent. Now, one of the tricks over there, and my son's about to go up the circular stairs over here, you know, I'd have like $150 for my efforts. One of the things that I wanted to get the booth for is so that I didn't have to keep advertising things on Marketplace and dealing with all the conversations that go on with that.
And we are going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back. I want to ask you a quick question. How's your health? Do you or anyone that you know have health issues like type 2 diabetes, osteoarthritis, high cholesterol, or high blood pressure? Did you know that drinking Chanson alkaline ionized water from a Chanson water ionizer is like health insurance from your tap? While it affects everybody's bodies differently, it helps some people's bodies balance itself so well that some doctors have been able to reduce or remove their patients from medications. My favorite quote is from Dr. William Kelly of the College of Metabolic Medicine, author of The Cancer Cure. He says alkaline ionized water produced by a water ionizer has become the most important advancement in healthcare since Alexander Fleming's discovery of penicillin. So I invite you to visit chansonwater.com, say that you heard about water ionizers on Princess Power, and ask if that $200 discount is still available. We are back with today's special Princess Power Hour guest.
And especially running over to my storage all the time, because that's, I don't know, let's say it's maybe 15 minutes from my house, and I was having to do that twice a day. So now I just send everybody over to the Peddler's Mall. But, did you catch that? I send everybody to the Peddler's Mall, which means I'm still having to advertise, because that particular Peddler Mall is not getting enough foot traffic to make sales. And my big items, which when I call it big, you know, they're listed at like $75. I have a gorgeous sofa over there, and I have a really gorgeous leather and glass desk, and they haven't sold. So crazy. So I'm still trying to figure out, you know, what kind of things people are interested in, what they're willing to pay. None of my painted furniture has been delivered over there. I wanted to take it over the last couple days and haven't done it. So we're going to attempt to walk in my garage, and I'm going to attempt to flip the camera and show you some of my pieces that I'm trying to finish and get priced. There we go. Okay. So my little blue table, blue and white table, which I love, 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 and I have had people ask me about it. These are the 5 chairs that I just finished to go with it. This is an end table that I'm working on. This is just a shelf that I forgot to paint one end. These are some drawers that I may or may not decoupage today, but I'm going to put them in this white weirdo piece over here. I was really tempted to unscrew that back and then paint it without. I did the cute little stenciling on it, and then here's the green drawers that'll go in the front. So I think that'll be kind of cute. I have a really adorable pink bed back here. Real cute little antique bed. And this dresser is going to be fun. That's the back of it that came off. I'm going to fix some of those snaggled places on it. And it's got some cute brass caps on it. And my plan and hope is to paint that black and then do the drawer fronts to look like suitcases. Then this is, oh, you're not going to be able to see that. There we go. My really cute little china cabinet. The inside is blue, and I decoupaged some lemons on it. The drawer is blue. The drawer is sticking out. Oh, let me show you something fun I did on these drawers if I can get to it. Of course, it's not showing. Here on the sides, I did birds. So when you pull it out, you see the drawers on the side of the birds on the side of the drawers. So those are my little projects at the moment, and I can't necessarily work on it as much as I would like, but I do work until I'm tired, and enjoy what I'm doing. And, I'm going to see if I can grow all of my businesses. I definitely want to grow all of my businesses. The lawn setback was very discouraging, and that was just a plain old bad day. I was on tech support hold for an hour and a half, and there were 60 people when I started, and when I got down to 6 people, I got disconnected. And then the day of the theft, I had to go wait 2.5 hours for the police, and then they called me and told me they were busy chasing some escaped convicts and couldn't come. And, it was nice of them to call me, but I wasted another 2.5 hours of my life. So that was, 4 hours that day wasted, and then the theft. So things like that get discouraging. As far as my Craigslist ad, I guess none of my competitors have wanted to advertise this week except for the people who pick up junk cars. So I've let 2 of the junk car people advertise in front of me. Who cares? And I'm still on top for everything else. And all is well. So think about insurance for your business, even if it's a side hustle. Okay, now I'm not going to do any kind of insurance for the furniture stuff, and when I was blogging and when I do my podcast, I don't have insurance for that. I thought about it. You have to be careful what you say. You don't want to make health claims or commit liable in things you say. So there are insurances for that too. So anyway, thank you for watching, and God bless you. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much for listening to the Princess Power Hour with Natalie Thomas. For more great content and to stay up to date, visit princesspower.com or on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and Twitter at PP Princess Power. Until next time, work smarter, not harder. Have a question for your host of Princess Power Hour, Natalie Thomas? Contact us at www.princesspower.com or tweet us at PP Princess Power.